Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to see you guys in this occasion. Let us introduce ourselves. We are from Group 2, and we contain of Ahmad Arasi Nur Falah, Pranayama Sujatmiko, and Serli Marlina. And in this special moment, we are going to discuss about meta discourse. So, without further ado, let's kick starts.
First of all, we will discuss the definition of meta-discourse. Do you know what is meta-discourse? Meta-discourse is a term used in linguistic and discourse studies to refer to language feature used to organize and direct readers or listeners to a text. In the context of research and discourse analysis, understanding this meta-discourse is important because it can help in analyzing the structure and communicative function of a text and understanding the relationship between writer and reader. In the context of the text, meta-discourse is understood as a series of language choices made by the author to direct the reader through the text, providing clarification, guidance, and interaction. For example, this will be discussed in the next chapter. In this text, we do not yet know what chapter will be discussed next. Propositional meaning is external meaning or information related to fact, concept, or circumstance in the outside the text, which is stated or implied in a statement. In the context of discussion about meta-discourse, propositional meaning includes the essence of what is expressed by the speaker or writer, which can be an agreement, view, or claim about something that happens in the real world. In other words, propositional meaning is the substance or contents of the statement itself, which include information that can be accepted or rejected as true or false. In the meta-discourse analysis, the distinction between propositional meaning and meta-discourse is important for understanding the way a speaker or writer organize, marks, or direct the reader or listener in understanding and interpreting the text. Levels of meaning are different levels of meaning contained in a text. There are two main levels of meaning discussion. The first is propositional meaning. Propositional meaning, this refers to the meaning contained in the proposition or statement said in the text. This is information conveyed about a particular topic or subject. And the last is meta-discourse. Meta-discourse, this refers a high level of meaning that is not directly related to professional material, but helps readers to relate, organize, interpret, evaluate, and develop attitudes toward the text. It involves elements such as explanation, qualification, caption, and a statement of the author position. In the text, meta-discourse have help steps in the context of the reception, guiding readers on how to interpret and respond to the professional materials presented. So, the level of meaning in the context of the text include both professional meaning or information stated about the topic. And meta-discourse is element that from the context and guide the reader's interpretation. These show that the meaning of a text is not only limited to its professional content, but is also influenced by how the text is presented and received by reader through the use of meta-discourse.
Right now, we talk about functional analysis. Before start to topic, who know about functional analysis from meta-discourse? If you don't know, let's to the next page. Functional analysis from expert, that's mean classification of a linguistic sign or meta-discourse mark from a function of a text. A functional analysis from Meta-discourse, that means how a language works to get a communication to a person or a subject. From a function analysis related to a language confirm a claim, tell to reader to take action or argument, give a meaning, tell a question, and others. A functional analysis related to pragmatic, so you must pay attention to relation from language person or readers according to purpose from writer. So emphasis of a meaning from context become a focus from meta-discourse, not a what a function of subject, but what did a writer to write a text. Now, we move to example of a function analysis in a point A. The speaker is talking about how he will organize his discussion, using then to sequence the progress of the discourse. While in a point B, Dan tell us how events follow in time. Textual and interpersonal function of meta-discourse divided to three kinds of subject. For the first, there is a ideational function. Ideational function is a language represent of experience and idea. The next, the interpersonal function. The interpersonal function use of a language to encode interaction, allowing us to engage with others, to take on roles, and to express and understand evaluation and feelings. Next, the textual function. There is a use of a language to organize the text itself, coherently relating what is said to the world and to the readers. From expert of meta-discourse, look to textual element, interpersonal element, and ideational element from a separated different text. Discourse is a process from a writer create a proportional content, but a process create a text that is a tools to create a interpersonal and ideational meaning. If meta-discourse is the way writer engages their readers and create convincing and coherent text, then we must recognize that it is about interaction within the text. It reveals the interpersonal dimension and how interactive and textual it is. The interpersonal form of a meta-discourse in the form of a person marker is marked by the use of the word we. In contrast to the pronoun us, we here on the contrary means we, not us. If we is combined with we, the meaning of this clause will actually become less acceptable. By using the word we, the text creator tries to raise awareness in the readers that stopping global warming is everyone's responsibility, not only the text creator but also the readers. If all humans do not try to stop global warming, then they themselves will suffer the consequence.
Meta-discourse refers to the way in which writers or speakers express themselves and their purposes through their text. Meta-discourse studies focus on explicit textual devices, that is, items which can be clearly identified in the text, while meta-discourse concerns the presence of an author. Only those relationships between parts of the text and between of the author and the text which are observable can be included. Explicitness is crucial in meta-discourse as it represents the writer's overt attempt to create a particular pragmatic or discursive effect. Meta-discourse refers to how the writer conveys information about the writing process itself, such as the process of writing, the structure of the text, or the writer's view of the topic being discussed. In this context, explicitness or clarity refers to the how clearly and openly the author conveys meta-discursive information. So in this expression, it is said that clarity in meta-discourse is important because it reflects the author's overt attempt to create a certain pragmatic or discursive effect. In other words, when a writer explicitly conveys the purposes of writing, the structure of the text to be used, or his attitude towards the topic being discussed, it can be influenced how readers understand and respond to the text. The triangulation approach in meta-discourse is a research approach that involves the use of several methods, data source, or theorize to confirm or verify the finding or analysis in a study. This approach assumes that by combining various data, sources, or methods, researchers can gain more complete in-depth understanding of the phenomenon under study. In the context of metadiscussion, in a triangulation approach is used to analyze and understand the use of language and text structure in a particular social, cultural, or political context by combining several analytical approaches such as text analysis, discourse analysis, semiotic analysis, and so on. Researchers can develop a more comprehensive understanding of how these texts create and reproduce meaning in the society. The triangulation approach allows researchers to confirm their findings by checking the consistency between the various methods or data source used. This helps strengthen the validity of the findings and increases confidence in the interpretation of research results. The discussion begins by highlighting the initial classification introduced by Van de Koppel in 1985, which is divided into textual and interpersonal types. However, although it has been used by many others, there are several problems in applying this classification, such as difficulties in distinguishing between narrators and attributors, as well as functional overlap between types of metadiscourse. Although Van den Koppel's classification has been widely used, there are several problems in its application, such as difficulties of distinguishing between narrators and attributors, as well as function overlap between types of metadiscourse. People like Nash, Shu, Christmer, and Haaland, for example in Christmer et al. 1993, tried to reorganize metadiscourse categories by adding a new category such as textual markers and interpretive markers. However, although this effort is an improvement on Van de Koppel's approach, there are still problems with this classification, such as the distinction between textual and interpretive markers, which is not always clear. In conclusion, this explanation highlights the complexity of metadiscourse classification and show that there is still debate about how metadiscourse should be classified and understood in text analysis.
Even if meta-discourse have a related to subject forgive a sign, a writer is exist but have a confused for understanding about a definition. But in this video or this topic about discourse primaire, secondary, and from a different meaning from analyze. Discussion use a functional to meta-discourse. Functional approach clear to concise categorize. Meta-discourse give us some analyze tools to make a strong description about discourse and mapping how to language link to social aspect. Important to see meta-discourse as center from all aspect from reason of language.